I swear to God, this man.
Probably isn't how you pictured your first spring festival, huh?
Not exactly.
Don't try and be nice to me. Like,
Coffee?
that's the thing that I hate about cops. Like, they'll try and be all, like, nice to you and, like, joke around with you, and it's like, don't do that. I know why you're doing that. You're trying to put me at ease to try and get me to spill my secrets to him, or, like, catch me in a lie, or whatever. And it's like... Ugh, it's so fucking... I can't think of words right now. It drives me insane. I hate it bad.
How about a beer? Worth a shot. Pike, why am I here?
The long and short of it is, Diane is charging you with stealing her USB drive.
Diane!
That's bullshit. I haven't done anything wrong. They're the criminals here.
Well, that's the thing about the law being what it is. Like, technically, you did, quote-unquote, break the law when you stole her USB drive, because it's her personal property.
At least tell me you looked at it.
But it's also got evidence that, like, Typhon, like, intentionally fucking set off that explosion, killing Gabe, because they were trying to cover up something. Probably some wrongdoing on their part. But, like, you can't, like, actually, like, get that evidence and expose them, because that's stealing, and that's against the law, and blah, blah. It's just, it's so fucking frustrating.
I can't. Sorry.
You're conducting an investigation into Typhon, right? Everything you've been looking for is on that drive.
Despite my best efforts, the case is closed.
Despite your best efforts,
The order came down today. I did what I could, but, the evidence just wasn't there. Sorry, Alex.
The evidence is literally right there, right in front of you.
I have the evidence. Right here.
It doesn't matter.
Look, what happened to my brother wasn't an accident. It was criminal. The files on that drive prove it.
That could be true. But let's say it is. The issue is, you stole Typhon's property. I can't work with that.
Okay, see, this is why this is one of the many reasons why carceral justice is bullshit, because, like, we wouldn't even be in this situation in the first place. Well, first of all, we wouldn't even be in this situation in the first place if Typhon wasn't Typhon. If Typhon didn't exist, then, like, none of this would have happened and Gabe wouldn't have died. But, like, you wouldn't have to have civilians, like, quote-unquote, breaking the law to try and expose this shit to get justice for their loved ones. Like, it's a theme kind of in, like, Life is Strange, too, where, like, Chloe and Max are conducting their own investigation because the cops had basically given up on trying to find Rachel, and they've basically been like, oh, well, Arcadia Bay covers up another secret. Like, what the fuck do you mean Arcadia Bay covers up another secret? She's a 16-year-old girl, and she's missing, and you're just gonna, like, shrug your shoulders and be like, oh, well, darn it. Another one slips through our fingers. Oopsie daisy. Like, for real, the cops are so fucking useless. And then people want to argue that, like, we need the police because, like, who's gonna protect us? Who's gonna solve murders and, like, solve crime and stuff? And it's like, bitch, do you see the police actually solving crimes? Like, And dealing with this stuff in like a carceral way is just so like flawed and limited on so many levels, partly because prisons are like abusive and like literally slave labor and horrifying and like make people worse and don't actually like quote unquote rehabilitate anyone. And like a lot of the reasons crimes take place in the first place is because of capitalism and poverty and like other systems of oppression that like push people into certain corners. And like people argue, well, what about violent crimes? Blah blah blah. What about dealing with violent crimes? You have to punish people who do that stuff. And it's like, okay, well, how is that helpful? Like, how is that helpful in any way, shape, or form? Like, how is that going to fix anything? It isn't going to bring the person back. Like, it isn't going to undo, or if it's a murder, like it's not going to undo what happened. It's not going to undo what they did. Wouldn't you rather, like, try and, like, facilitate some kind of healing and growth and, like, make sure stuff like that doesn't happen again? Like, wouldn't you rather have the person actually pay reparations and try and genuinely, like, want to make it up to the person? First of all, actually want to make it up to the person that they hurt and actively try. Like, you can never really, like, quote-unquote make up for something like that. For example, especially, like, killing someone's loved one. Like, I don't think you could ever really, like, earn someone's forgiveness for that. I guess it depends on the person. But, like, I'm not going to blame someone for not wanting to forgive someone who did that to them. But, like, there are still ways that you can, like transformative justice isn't a one-size-fits-all, right? Like, there are still ways that you can, like, pay, like, reparations to people and try and, like, you know, do things to facilitate, like, some kind of, like, you know, healing process and, like, try and, you know, essentially, like, make up for it on some level. It's just frustrating. I hate cops. I hate when cops try and do the whole, like, oh, well, like, there's only so much I can do. It's like, well, then maybe you shouldn't be a part of this system. Like, if it bothers you how, like, you know that this is wrong, but quote-unquote your hands are tied, then maybe you shouldn't have put yourself in this position in the first place. Like, don't try and get me to sympathize with you when you're the one who signed up for this. Anyways.
I just handed you a smoking gun. It shouldn't matter how I got it.
Maybe not, but it does. Alex, you're not thinking about this clearly.
Seems pretty clear to me.
Diane wants to charge you with computer fraud. That's a federal crime, Alex. 5 to 10, easy.
And once again, we have our protagonist of color being villainized and threatened with criminal charges for shit that they should not be going to jail for. Because it's, like, not their fault. Because of the circumstances they were put in. I think I talked about this a bit earlier, the similarities between True Colors and Life is Strange 2, but yeah, this is one of them. Sorry, I'm just eating. Nom nom nom. Fuck Diane.
You know what? Fuck Diane. This isn't justice. This is a joke.
It's not that bad. Hey, I talked to her, and despite how angry she is at everything you did, she's willing to let it go.
Oh, wow. How big of her?
If you agree to drop everything, Typhon won't press any charges.
Why would she do that?
She just wants this whole thing to go away. This is how to make that happen.
You mean burying the truth? That's not making something go away.
Fuck that. I'm not signing anything.
Alex.
No. Typhon buried something in the mountains. Something so massive they ignored Gabe's call and set off the blast just to cover it up. Don't you want to know what it is?
What do you mean, cover it up?
Another blast, unannounced, set off at the exact same time at the old mining site. And all of it happened just a few weeks before inspections were set to begin. Come on, Pike. It's all right here.
Like I said, it doesn't matter. Alex, please, just sign the form, and we can both go back to the party.
No.
Alex, this is not an offer that you can choose.
I said no.
No, it's not an option.
Fuck you.
What are you so scared of?
See for yourself.
Shit. What could be in that envelope? Fuck me.
Release and waiver agreement. Typhon Mining Company, hereby referred to as the releaser, agrees to drop all charges against Alexandra Chen, hereby referred to as the releasee. Charges to be dropped: 1 federal count of computer fraud under USC blah blah blah, 1 count of theft under CRS blah blah blah. In exchange, the releasee must cease and desist all efforts to defame, surveil, or otherwise harm the releaser. Jesus Christ. Typhon Mining Security, threat evaluation, subject Chen, Alexandra, anti-Typhon sentiment, brother Gabriel Chen died in an accident related to Typhon mining blast, assessment, intel shows subject has a high level of determination in how do you pronounce that? Ephisacy? Negative affection has persisted beyond predicted bereavement period. Predicted bereavement period, seriously? Suspect also appears to have possession of confidential data and information. Threat priority 1, immediate action required. Investigation summary. Began following subject after meeting with Mac Loudon. Subject met with man identified as Ryan Luca, and they'll also note. Subject spent 3 hours in apartment. Wi-Fi screen monitoring revealed searches into Typhon's history and legal litigation records. Subject met and spoke with client in the Black Lantern. It appears subject has stolen an object from client. Yeah, that's Diane. Subject, Luca and Ryan. Anti-Typhon sentiment, close friend Gabriel Chen died in an accident related to Typhon mining blast, assisting Alexandra Chen with her efforts against Typhon, involved in an extremely distraught over accident. Subject has high-level knowledge of both geography and residents of Haven. Gingrich, Stephanie, close friend Gabriel Chen died in an accident related to Typhon mining blast, assessment. Assisting Alexandra Chen in her efforts has proven resourceful and dangerous. Threat priority 2. Yeah, I think it was Game Assist in their playthrough of True Colors who brought up the FBI surveilling, basically, like, people they didn't like. People who were doing, like, anti-capitalist activism, or like any sort of activism related to liberation politics. I can't remember who they were talking about in particular, but I think maybe the Black Panthers. Because, yeah, this is definitely what this reminds me of. Like, they will do this shit.
Is this a threat?
What did you expect? Huh? The Typhon, a global organization with billions in revenue, an army of lawyers, and who knows how many politicians in their pockets would just throw up their hands and say, "You got us."
Well, no, I didn't think that was going to happen. I knew that wasn't going to happen. I definitely didn't think I could get justice, because I know you can't get justice under this bullshit system. I just wanted to know what happened, and I think she just wanted the truth to be out there. She shouldn't have given him the USB drive. She should have just published this stuff anonymously, or like taken it to news outlets or whatever, and then like gone from there.
I don't know. I was just focused on getting the truth.
The truth is that you have no idea what Typhon is capable of.
Shit.
Believe me, I want nothing more than to make these fuckers pay. I've learned the hard way that it's not possible. They're too big, too connected, too ruthless. You can hate me if you want. Call me a coward. But I don't want to lose you like we lost Gabe.
Pike is terrified of Typhon. I bet if I took his fear away. But it's not just about me. Steph and Ryan are in danger too. Fuck. I want to hurt Typhon so bad. But can I really put their lives at risk along with mine?
Sometimes that's just a risk you're willing to take. And Steph and Ryan have already committed to wanting to see this through. So here's the thing. I see taking Pike's fear very differently than I see taking away Charlotte's anger. Because this is less about, like, agency and whether Alex has the right to do this, and more about, like, Pike is an agent of the state, a tool of the oppressor, and an obstacle in my way. She has the power to essentially remove or alter that obstacle. Because, like, he's put himself in this position. Like, that's the thing, is, like, I talked about this a bit before, is, like, certain cops, fictional or otherwise, will, like, to play the whole, like, oh, like, I wish there was something I could do, like, I know it's unfair, blah, 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 but this is just the system we work in, or, like, this is just, like, the way it is, blah, 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 and it's like, well, you put yourself in the situation in the first place. You signed up to be a part of this system. No one forced you to be a cop. Like, this isn't a decision that someone made for you. You made said decision. You don't get to, like, throw up your hands and trying to absolve yourself of any responsibility now and be like, oh, I'm just an innocent little being who's just trying his best, ooh-woo. Like, no. You don't get to fucking play that. So, yeah, like, the way I see it, taking Pike's fear is about, like, just, like, trying to, essentially, like, expose Typhon. And Pike's an obstacle to doing that. So, like I said, you have to move or alter the obstacle.
You want to risk your life over this? Gabe, Mac, Alex, who's next? Fuck. Just keep your head down, buddy. You're just a shitheel. Typhon's major league. Typhon doesn't lose. Typhon disappears people. Let them get killed. Not you.
See, that's, like, so fucking selfish.
I know you're afraid. I am too.
Like, let them be the ones who get killed.
I know you think that Typhon is
not me.
Too big, too invincible. But they're not. I will bring them down. I just need your help. Just have a little courage. Please.
Fuck. I'll think about it.
Thank you.
Get the hell out of here.
Really?
Alex. Be careful.
Fuck you. I still say we should have just taken the USB and, like, published it. But, alas. Because it's kind of like cancel culture, right? But for a corporation. Like, that's essentially why cancel culture was invented in the first place, to try and, like, hold people accountable that we knew that, like, the state, the carceral, like, quote-unquote justice system would never go after. There would never face any consequences in that way. So it became about, like, exposing big, powerful people for when they had done something wrong, at least, like, just so, like, it could be out there and people would know. And then it kind of spiraled a bit into, like, anytime anyone does anything remotely wrong or problematic, we smear their name through the mud and, like, start digging up all of their past misdeeds from, like, when they were fucking children and, like, going after anyone they might be possibly associated with and crucifying them just for being associated with said person. And yeah, not great. Alex, come see me when you get the chance. Chad. Here we go.
Those pictures. How long have they been watching us? And what will they do if...
Yeah, now the fear is taking over her.
I have no idea what to do next. Maybe talking to Jed will help me feel better.
Well.
First, I need to get out of this dress.
It's a skirt game, but okay.
I think I'm all played out for tonight. Ducky. Hope he's doing okay. Might as well go talk to Jed now. I guess the night wasn't all bad. Maybe I'll just bike out to the mine, dig up some answers myself.
Okay, let's check my block.
It was special for me too, Steph. Enjoy that ice cream.
Sadly, the spring festival is over, but the fun continues at Avalanche Ice Cream. Share your favorite memory from the festival in the comments and get one scoop on us. I liked when Josh burned his mouth on the chili. I didn't. Better get a free scoop on that burn stat. The music, hands down. We love the set too. One free scoop. I finally grew a pair and told a very special girl how special she is, and the scariest part wasn't telling her. It was realizing how dumb I was for waiting this long. Damn, I think you deserve 2 scoops for that one. Hell yeah. Oh, Steph. What a festival, Haven. We ate, drank, and made merry. We tasted chilies, we rocked out to some music, and enjoyed a lovely spring night in our beautiful town. Thanks for another great year, everyone. Great festival. Thanks to our business partners and everyone who put so much work into making this festival possible. Our pleasure. The smiles and laughter make it all worth it. Best part of the year.
I'm glad Ducky had a nice night. He deserves it.
It turned out to be a great spring fest after all. Really good to see you out there this year, Duck. It's certainly a time for new beginnings. That's the spirit, Ducky.
Maybe I should start charging for my services.
2 of your neighbors have changed their relationship status. Josh Hopkins and Julia Crow are now in a relationship. Oh my god, finally. For real, man. Come on, did everyone know but us? What's that? Okay, here we go. Okay, so we have Ducky, Sadness, and then Steph, Joy, and Pike, Fear. I think sometimes we make reserve space in our heads for particular people, the important ones anyway. They become a part of us, so permanent and immutable that eventually you can't imagine what it would even mean to be who you are without them. And then one day they're gone, and all that's left is the space you cleared for them in your head. And you're not sure how to so much as breathe anymore. Maybe that's what it means to be haunted. Ducky doesn't know how to be Ducky without Tabs. Part of him feels like he's spent the years since her death doing an impression, his best recollection of who he used to be when she was still here. I think when we danced, he remembered a little of who that person was. I think he could see a little of what Tabs saw in him. I carved that myself. Look at the bottom. You're going to outlast this whole damn town. Hoping I see you at the bottom when I finally drain the glass. I have outlasted this entire damn town. I want to see you dance again at last. Oh. Steph, Joy. Steph is good at hiding her feelings. Maybe it has something to do with her LARPing, knowing how to wear a personality like a mask. But tonight I could tell that underneath the genuine excitement was a vein of anxiety, a tiny voice whispering, you have to deal with whatever comes after. She asked me to leave with her, to see the world with her, and all that at once it occurred to me that the wide open sky above us would look just a little different from some other rooftop in some other place. And for a second I ached to see it, little stages and little bars, a whole secret network of strangers waiting to be made less strange, even if for a night. Could I have that? Do I deserve that? Back on the road, fucking finally. You're my good luck charm. Kansas City, Vegas, wherever we want. I wonder if you thought about what you need. Cut the deck, pick a card, maybe this is what I need. Someplace new, follow you from Salem to the sea. They tore a wall down in Berlin. I could tear a wall down too. What if what I need is you? I have feelings about this. Pike, Fear. There's the threat that keeps you awake at night. All vigilant and terrified. Then there's the one you don't even know exists, so you sleep just fine. Guess which one is more likely to kill you? I thought I knew what Typhon was, but I really had no idea. Pike knew, and it terrified him. The horror of the witness, the paralyzed audience strapped in and made to watch the same inevitable choreography performed again and again and again. What have you seen, Pike? See, the thing is, he's not strapped in made to watch. Like, he's not paralyzed. That's just a lie he tells himself. He's not actually incapable of doing anything, and he didn't, I said this already, he wasn't forced into this position. But anyways. Before Gabe, before me, what secrets did you have to keep, and how long did you have to keep them? I thought of Charlotte, how I could have swallowed her anger. How I didn't. I still don't know if that was the right call, but I knew that I needed Pike on my side, so I did it. I don't want you to get hurt. Keep your head down. Typhon doesn't lose. No isn't an option. Rat girl, keep your head down. The cats will always win. Pennon, shaking fist, crossing your name off their list. I can't go through this again. Oh. Should I play some Pac-Man, basically, before I go see
a bit
Jed?
better. Feels like the LARP was 100 years ago. Hey, Jed.
There she is. Have a seat. Something tells me you've had a more exciting spring festival than you planned for.
Yeah, I got
You
arrested.
saw Pike arrest
You
me.
know anything about that?
And let you go, apparently. Then there's that business with Ryan and Steph earlier today.
Oh, that's
I wasn't
right.
sure
I
why
forgot.
it took
Episode
all
3
three
and
of
4
you to
are
work
all the
out
same
Diane's
day.
lunch order. I know you're used to looking out for yourself. Gabe was like that. But Haven's a
You.
community. We help each other.
Oh, really?
I want
Do
to
we?
help you.
Do we,
But first-
Jed?
You have to let me know what's going on.
Fuck it. What have I got to lose?
Let's just take a shot.
Typhon killed Gabe. I have proof.
What proof?
I stole it from Diane. Emails and documents proving there was a second explosion the night Gabe died. To cover something up, Jed. Some secret they buried. I don't know what it is. I don't even know what to do next. But I'm not giving up. Not ever.
I know what they're hiding.
Wait. You're telling me you knew that Typhon's crooked? This whole time?
Typhon's the devil that runs this town. I've been carrying their secrets for far too long.
Their secrets, huh?
I know what they buried in the mountains.
Tell me.
I'll do one better. I'll show you. There, up ahead.
Where are we?
Middle of nowhere. About 2 clicks that way is the mining site where you search for Ethan. 5 clicks that way is town.
What is this thing?
Ventilation shaft. They're scattered everywhere. Over the years, mines grow into mines, creating a labyrinth under Haven. What you're searching for is down below.
Well, he's not wrong, technically.
Jed. Why are you sad?
Oh, this piece of shit. Granted, it was not the smartest decision
I'm
to
sorry,
drive out
kid.
into the middle of nowhere with a man you barely know.
Okay. Just put the gun down.
I tried to talk you out of it, scare you off. I was sure those pictures of Ryan and Steph would do the trick. But you were relentless. Won't leave damn well enough alone.
You don't have to do this.
I do. 12 years ago, I made a mistake. The kind of thing that you can't undo. But Typhon made me a deal. A way to save my town. Give my boy a normal life. I never wanted Gabe to get hurt.
Uh-huh.
Go to hell.
See, I don't know what she thought she was doing there when she put up her hands. Like, it's not like you have Max's rewind powers. I think that's it. Shit, I forgot how short this episode is. That was only, I think, like 3 hours, not even. How long? 2 hours and 38 minutes. And some of that was me on break, so like, yeah, that was ridiculously short. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I do believe that he didn't want Gabe to die. But he's more comfortable with covering up his mistakes and letting other people pay the price than actually, like, fucking owning up to what he did. And he says, he tries to make it about Ryan. Like, give my boy a normal life. But, like, it's not. It may have partly been about Ryan, but you can't just say it was all, like, selfless. It was just for him. Like, you wanted to save your own ass. Okay, so it is basically 2. 1:57, so it's like almost 2. I'm trying to think. I think maybe I could play episode 5 now, depending on how long it is. Okay, let's go through our decisions. Pike let Alex go after she removed his sphere, 73%. Yeah, most people did that. Alex gave her rose to Steph, 61%. We're in the majority, baby! Not enough of a majority, in my opinion, but it's fine. Alex had a nice moment by the bonfire, 67%. Alex didn't sit on the couch, 76%. Yeah, I think most people don't even know you can do that. I've been missing a lot of those reflective moments because there's no music, so. Steph and Alex mused about going to Salem. 22%. Yeah, those are all pretty evenly split. Steph and Alex shared a kiss, 62%. Ryan and Alex didn't meet on the rooftop, 66%. Alex and Charlotte shared a bittersweet moment at the festival, 49%. It's pretty evenly split, but there's a slight majority for people taking away Charlotte's anger, and then Charlotte feels weirdly detached at the festival. Alex revealed Eleanor's illness and Riley stayed, 14%. Most people don't go and find Riley at the bus stop, which doesn't surprise me. Because you have to go all the way down to the bridge. Ducky joined the festival after dancing with Alex, 14%. Yeah, most people don't have Alex use her power on Ducky, because I guess most people don't see him or just don't, like, press it. Alex helped the Jelly Bean counter win the contest, 74%. Alex helped the diner bar with his My Block post, 42%. That's pretty evenly split, but more people didn't talk to the diner bar. Alex got the guy and gal friends together, 39%. Most people didn't help them admit their feelings, so I guess most people probably didn't see them. Yeah, that's it.